Good morning from Phong Nha, Vietnam, and today I'm here to do something very special. Today I'm going to be hiking to the world's third largest cave, and not only will I be hiking there, I'm actually going to camp inside it. And guys, if you love the outdoors like I do, this is an adventure you're not going to want to miss. And if you're coming to Vietnam, this is one you're going to want to do yourselves. So to help you in deciding whether the tour is right for you, I'm going to be showing you the experience of hiking to the cave, spending the night inside of it, and then providing you with any other information I feel is vital to help you determine whether you should come here and do the tour or not. Now, there's only one tour company which is authorized to take tourists inside the caves, and that is Oxalis Adventure, and they offer a 2-night 1-day package, which I'm doing with them this morning. And right now I'm just waiting for the guide to come to my hotel, pick me up and take me to their offices, where we'll get a safety briefing, be given any equipment, and then we will begin the hike. So before the guide gets here, because it's already an hour after sunrise and it's scorching, I'm going to try and grab a coffee, and I will see you at Oxalis offices, if not before. So catch you in a bit.
Now, unlike me, if you're patient, once you arrive at Oxalis headquarters, you'll also have the opportunity to grab a coffee and some breakfast before being given a tour overview and a safety briefing.
We've just finished our safety briefing here at Oxalis Adventures, and I've actually changed into long sleeve tops and trousers because when we're hiking through the jungle there are leeches and poison ivy, and the guides have said if we actually touch the poison ivy we'll be itching for 5 days. So not only am I in long sleeves and long trousers, I'm also going to put on gloves, and it is going to be up to 36 degrees in heat today, so it's going to be a very uncomfortable sweaty hike. The hike itself is 11.5 kilometers from the start point, and it's a 1-hour drive to get to there, but I'm told it's a very beautiful and scenic drive. And I think we're all packed up now, so I'm going to head back up, meet the rest of the guys, and get in the van and go to the starting point of the trek. So let's catch up then. Okay, we've started the trek now, and this trek actually starts at 600 meters elevation, and then we descend through 420 meters down to Hang End Cave entrance through a river valley, and we're well into the hike now, and it is boiling in here in the forest.
Despite the relentless heat and humidity, this part of the tour provides a unique experience of the lush, dense Vietnamese rainforest, and it also offers a great opportunity to break the ice with your fellow tour goers. Let me tell you this though, any mention of ice is metaphorical only, because we were not long into the hike before reaching for our hand fans, which did nothing but help circulate warm, moist air around our faces. Oxalis are wise to the heat and humidity though, so our guides were sure to give us plenty of water breaks on the way.
We've just finished our descent down about 480 meters there, and we've come across our first stream crossing, and no sooner than needed, because I am dying here with the heat. But yeah, it's been a nice break to stop and freshen up, wash the face. But now we're going for lunch, and I think it's a half-an-hour walk into the village, so let's get going. And we just came across our first bit of poison ivy, and our guide has said it stings you for 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 days, and even 10 days. Okay. And what, does it get worse in the sun, or is it just you can't wash it off with water, right? It's still
like COVID time coming, you cannot take shower with the water. When you hit some down, like you wash your skin with the water, you easily get burn your skin.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Hello everybody.
Okay, almost at the village now, and I'm ready for some food. All right, we're just arriving to Doong, the village. Look at the scenery here. Look, this is amazing. Wow.
Doong Village is home to the Brew people, who would be hosting us for lunch. The great thing about Oxalis is that they pay families in the village for the use of their space for lunch, and not only that, but Oxalis actually built a school in the village to prevent the kids having to go to Dong Hoi for school, which is almost 70 kilometers away by road. So if you're big on sustainability, you'll love Oxalis.
We've just finished lunch and we were all quite ready for it. We've had rice paper rolls with bread, and then an assortment of meats and some sort of egg, little Rice crispy things, I don't know, rice crackers, and then some soft cheese and watermelon, and it went down a treat, especially the watermelon on the day like today, because it is so goddamn warm. But right now we've finished lunch and we're going to get packed up and head back on the trail. Now we've got a few more water crossings coming up, which I'm looking forward to, because that's going to really cool us down. But I'm quite worried because I've got this camera, another big camera, and of course my phone. So here's fingers crossed, no one falls in, especially me.
For me, the tour became very interesting as we left Doong Village, because not only does the scenery change multiple times, but you'll come across many oddities on the way to the cave, like these perfectly circular holes cut in arrowhead leaves by a little known beetle called Aplosonyx ancora, or these silk marks high up on a cliff face, showing just how how high the floodwaters get in this valley during the rainy season. My favourite though was this school of swarming fish. Just look at them go, and no, they are not piranhas and they are not harmful or interested in people whatsoever, so you're perfectly fine as you make your way across the river up to the cave. And on top of all that, there's a good chance you're going to come across some water buffalo, either up close and personal, or you'll get to see them from a distance chilling on the banks of the river or in the river itself.
We've done a number of river crossings now, and whatever relief the crossings provide from the heat is momentary. And to make matters worse, we've just done a river crossing, come out of the dense, thick jungle in the shade, and now we're in what looks like alluvial plains or floodplains, and the vegetation has gone from big tall trees down to little dinky shrubs, which means there's nowhere to hide from the sun, and it's right in our face right now. Close. We've just started our trek into the cave, and I think it's like 1.3 kilometers long. I'm given a little history lesson and then a safety briefing, and got given our head torches. So let's get these bad boys on and get trekking. We're finally here. It's amazing. Just about to get our first view of the campsite. So the only way across the river or lake is to swim or to get the boat. They've aptly named the Titanic. That one hits a bit close to home. Tell us what you think.
Oh, it's amazing. The light is absolutely crazy, and I'm on a boat
In a cave.
in Vietnam.
Plan, yeah? More steps.
Look at me, look at me. but you have to believe me.
Yeah, I will see. I will see. I thought it's too strong. You know what I mean?
So this is our little humble abode for tonight. And we've got a whole string of them. We've got kitchens, toilets, change rooms, everything you could possibly need. Okay, I think it's time to stop vlogging for today. I'm gonna go hop in the water, cool off, and just enjoy myself, guys. And I will catch you either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Right, take it easy. Morning from Hang End Cave. I'm coming to you live from our 4-star accommodation. Let me just show you what we were sleeping with last night here. So pretty basic. You got your big sleeping mat, and then they give you a little pillow and a sleeping bag, which I didn't use. And I think everyone was in the same boat last night. Far too warm for a sleeping bag, and what we did was left both sides of our rain cover up and put down these little fly nets that gave it a bit of draft coming through the tent and kept us somewhat cool. But I slept like a log, but I think some people had trouble sleeping. And also when you're in your tent, all you hear is these little swifts chirping all night. Although it was amazing to watch them come in through the cave mouth last night, like thousands of swifts at the one time just swarming inside just before we had dinner. And yeah, we actually had a really cool night last night. Everyone was just gathered around having a communal dinner, enjoying the crack, and then our guides brought some cards out, chilled, and yeah, I think some other people showed them some tricks, and that was us into the wee hours of the night. And then we just one by one started fading off into bed, but yeah, feeling refreshed now, ready to take on the day. And I think the plan is now, we're going to get ourselves packed up, going to do a little bit of caving in the back of the cave here for like an hour or two. Then it'll be time to pack up, say goodbye, and make our way back through the jungle before the midday heat comes out.
But before that, we were served breakfast, and we had fruit, pancakes, and even a bowl of pho. And like all the food in Vietnam, it tasted absolutely amazing.
Alrighty, let's do some caving. You think being in a cave you'd be cool and cold? Quite the opposite. I am sweating more in 5 minutes in this cave than I have in like 3 or 4 hours hiking yesterday.
Is it bad to watch?
But the views in here, the fossils, everything else we're seeing, more than make up for it. The tour is so worth it. It's mad to think we're standing in some of the biggest cave chambers in the world. Wow. I mean, we're talking billions and billions of litres in these chambers in terms of volume. Right now we're in what's called the Neverland Cave because this was used as a filming location in the movie Peter Pan starring Hugh Jackman from I think 2015. Apparently this cave featured as a scene for only 3 seconds, but the filming crew were here for 2 days. But I mean, just look at this cave. What a place to spend 2 whole days working.
So we're heading back to the campsite now, having gone through the cave to the Neverland Cave, and we're actually wading down through a river, which I am loving because it's offering a little bit of respite from the humidity.
We've just arrived back at the campsite and we're going to grab some lunch, and then it's time to say goodbye to the most amazing experience I've had to date. Definitely do this tour if you love the outdoors, if you love adventure, especially if you love caves. Amazing, really, really good.
Goodbye, Hang End Cave. What a place. What a place.
There you have it, guys. Hang End Cave. One of the best experiences you can have in Vietnam. Well, time to say goodbye and start the trek through the jungle again. What do you think? What was your experience of Hang End?
Amazing, worth every dong. Really nice. The food, the weather, the cave, the company.
Top 3 highlights for you.
Ooh, okay. So the arrivals, just seeing the camp for the first time, looking down at it was really amazing. And the swim in the like lake inside the cave with the fish and everything, the feel was really great. And the strong coffee.
Of course.
It's also getting us to the date. Yeah.
And the JFC, the jungle fried chicken. It was pretty sick.
It was really sick, yeah. Our private cook. It's so easy if you have borders.
The start of the dreaded climb. If you want to do this trip, Oxalis is the only company that does the tour, and you can book it through their website. It's about £250, so we're €300, and I have no idea what that is in dollars, but I'll put it on screen. Yeah, okay. Time to put the camera away and make sure I have enough breath to get up this goddamn hill. 400 meter ascent. Here we go. We are finally out of the jungle, and wow, I really struggled with that uphill. In fact, 2 of the porters had to help me with my bag and my tripod. Oh wow, I can't believe how much I struggled with that, guys. For the moment we've all been waiting for, beer time.
All the way down.
Woo! Yeah! Cheers!
Sweet nectar of life.
Amazing.
We even get a little medal for partaking. Nice. The hardest end beers ever. Cheers!
The best thing of the trip, the beer.